Hey YouTube, this is Sergeant Indy, and this is Xcom 2. Heading into Operation Mountain Shadow to protect a device, bunch of supplies on the line. This is post-commentary, the next couple of videos will be post-commentary. Apparently my little bitty girlfriend loves to stomp around the house like Godzilla sometimes. Oh well. Now, I could have gone and pre-written a bunch of post-commentary. I guess that's the smart thing to do, is to watch the video ahead of time and come up with a bunch of zany one-liners or conversation topics. But at this point, it's been ages since I've seen this, and I figure there's some novelty in me watching it fresh alongside you guys.
Advent network that had, up until this point, been eluding the aliens' detection. Recent intel suggests the data the Resistance found is critical to the aliens' latest operation. Unfortunately, Advent is already moving to take out the device, and we can't let that happen. Eliminate all hostile contacts and secure the area. Protect that device at all costs.
It's a pretty quick loading time, that's nice. I don't think Knife Hill is a good name for your location if you're trying to attract tourists.
Hostile forces are already moving to destroy the data tap installed nearby. We need to lock down the area and secure the device at all costs.
We don't really have a time limit for this mission, but our time limit is how many hit points that stupid device has left, so yeah, there's kind of a time limit. I'm putting Liang on point like usual, because she's tough as hell. Also, her being in the front gives her the best position to sort of pivot around and make use of run and gun, or whatever she needs to do to kill bad guys.
Got a group of hostiles over here.
That's two packs, right next to each other. So one of them's got an Andromeda and the other one's got one of those big nasty red robots. I think right now what I'm planning to do is try to find a way to go around them. There's not really a good way to do that. Or maybe I'm considering getting up on top of the roof.
Time to motor.
Yeah, at this point I've been done with Xcom 2 for a very long time. In fact, I just finished my Masters of Orion playlist as well. And I just called it Masters of Orion as well. I do that a lot. It's only Master. There's only supposed to be one Master of Orion. That's the point of the game, to become the Master. Well, not necessarily the Master of Orion, but you understand what I'm going on. It's not Masters. I don't know why I do that, but I do. Yeah, they're already starting to take a few chunks out of that thing. Seven hit points around. That's a good number of damage they're doing. Probably better move it. So I've got Mercer along for psionics. I've got both my grenadiers. I really love my grenadiers. I love blowing crap up. Yeah, at this point, Liang's just about pinned down, so if we're gonna move her, we're gonna move her now. I don't know. Blowing stuff up is kind of one of the weaknesses of this game. Like, they got this cover-based system, and, like in Gears of War, there's a cover system, but you have to deal with it. In this, there's a cover system, and so you can just bring enough grenades to not give a damn and blow it all up. Who cares? It's kind of a bummer, really.
Closing on target position now.
Of course, the whole game has sort of evolved, especially this one in the sequel. The whole game's kind of evolved that is the strategy. I don't know. It's always kind of bothered me that the dominant strategy of this game is reveal a pod, kill it in the first round, and blow up whatever cover you have to make that happen. And essentially, cover becomes sort of a resource of its own, where, there's a few times where, I'm fighting packs back to back, and I run into a little bit of trouble because I've blown up all the cover, but that's hardly much of a consideration. It's really not that big of a deal. I don't know. I had to just get back to work on my own game. I kind of, one of the reasons I stopped it is that Xcom 2 was coming out, and I was, I don't know, I assumed they would fix most of my gripes with the game. Instead, they made a lot of adjustments. Xcom 2 is worth the price of admission. It's just I don't know, it was disappointing to me as a game designer. Because I had hoped that they would... I don't know. I kind of quit working on the game because I figured they would make my game obsolete. And then I guess I was upset that they didn't make my game obsolete. Because I don't have the resources to do a game nearly this nice. I could do some ugly crap with pixel art. That's what I'm capable of.
Wir sind drin!
Mercer can't shoot for crap, but I think I go out of my way to try to give him a place. Yeah, try to get him in a position where he could shoot anyway. Or do I? What am I doing? Yeah. Doing post-commentary is weird because you notice a lot of things that you don't notice while you're playing the game. Like recording and... God damn, this stupid phone. I'm gonna murder it. And it's Twitter. That's what it is. It's Twitter. It's not even an important Twitter message for me. Oh no, it is an important message. Somebody followed me. So normally it's like...
Overwatch.
Ooh, a couple celebrities that you barely give a damn about liked a photo. Thanks, phone. Thanks. Still clipping away at that. We gotta move. We're screwing around here. I should have just jumped on both those packs. I probably could have taken them both. Yeah. At any rate, you notice a lot of crap while you're just watching someone play that you don't notice while you're playing yourself because the mindset's different. And so, watching myself play this game is, I don't know, a little aggravating sometimes. And of course, sometimes these long pauses are, you know, a lot of commentary that we've missed out on because I was talking about whatever. Looks like I'm going for it now. Yeah, and I'm gonna open up with a... Do I open up with a grenade to do it? That poor civilian. Whatever. The only civilians need to worry about are in our towns. If they're in their towns, it's not our problem. These are bad civilians. They're brainwashed by Advent or something. Or, you know, whatever my guys need to tell themselves so they can sleep at night. Yeah, we're gonna blow that civilian up.
Граната пошла.
Oh well. Can't make an omelet without blowing up a few civilians. Yeah, those red ones love to overwatch instead of bolting. It makes them kind of a pain in the ass. And I don't think I ever quite... God, Mercer. There we go. See, I don't think I ever quite get the hang of those stupid robots going on Overwatch instead of bolting, because... like, I ought to plan for it better. I really ought to. Yeah, we can't quite finish the thing off on our own. The bright side is it's probably going to move now. When it moves now... God, man, they're just hammering that thing. But when it moves now, the last couple people on Overwatch should be able to... Nope. What a dick.
This is bad! They're moving to flank me!
What, it just blew up just the Yang. That's interesting. That's the other problem, is if
Absolutely.
You know, turnabout were fair play. Like if the bad guys blew up all our cover, the game wouldn't work. If the bad guys played the game like we do, blow up their cover, then shoot them to death, there'd be no more game. So that's another thing kind of irks me, because it's clearly the right thing to do, and the fact that the enemy doesn't do it makes them stupid. So I don't know. I've been a student of game design for a very long time, ever since I started playing Dungeons and Dragons like 20 years ago, or whatever it was. But, you know, you start picking apart systems. What's the dominant strategy here? What can I do to min-max this, or whatever? Or how does this game work? Things like that. And so you start noticing things.
I can handle that.
And they kind of bug you once you start noticing them. Oh, lordy. And she is way out of cover right now. She's way out of cover. My sniper's not in a good position. This is about as bad as it gets. Yeah, I would have been better off just jumping on that pack right from the get-go and dealing with 2 packs at once than dealing with this right now with Liang way out of her position and like nowhere good to really put Volkov. Although it looks like I don't need to put Volkov anywhere good. I can blow up 2 more civilians. Although, that grenade placement, I think I could have gotten all 3 of them. What the hell was I thinking? It looked like I could have gotten all 3 of them, right? And all I've done, like usual, all I've really accomplished is making more problems for myself.
Tired of waiting around.
If I were smart... So yeah, she could just waste probably any one of those guys and be done with it. Do I use her thingy? I want to use her thingy. Yeah, she can... This is actually a bunch of things kind of hurt. This is the exact sort of situation where the Pistolero Gunslinger really excels. Right now, drop a few rounds on each of them. Although she didn't kill either of them. That's just bad luck on damage rolls. That sucks. I should bring it in one more. What am I doing? Where did the Andromedan go? Why can't I see it now? Oh, there it goes. What was that? It wasn't just standing there, was it? I didn't just... No, what's up with that? Like, I know I could see it. With the fact that we blew that wall up, now I can't see it. I don't understand what's going on here. We gotta try to get Mercer up so we can do something useful, hopefully. Probably not, but hopefully. Yeah. Now, I could just put Liang in stasis, but I should probably try to do something useful with her first. Although there's really nowhere to run and gun to. I guess I could just put her behind good cover. Call that good. Yeah, what's up with that? What's up with the half-ass line of sight in this game? That's one of the things that they swore up and down they were going to fix, is the crappy line of sight. Frankly, I like all these multiple levels, buildings, up, down, whatever, different stories you can fight on. I don't think they're worth a damn, man. Like, I think what they add to the game isn't necessarily worth the huge pain in the ass that they are, as far as line of sight and everything else is concerned. Could drop a capacitor discharge on both of them. That would actually be a pretty decent idea. Capacitor discharge also disorients. I think this is also where I figure out that those Andromedans, right now, with the capsule sealed, they don't count as robotic units. Okay, so she's safe with her implacable or whatever. But yeah, once you blow the Andromedans up, the shell cracks. Oh, amazing. Man, she's been getting a lot of free actions lately. Really working out for her. Yeah, now it counts as a robot. Before it counts as a person. And they're both kind of half-assed in how they go about doing that. It's like, I don't know. There's a few units, the gatekeepers also can't really make up their mind whether they're mechanical or people, and it's not exactly intuitive. I'm not sure how I feel about that. She's of course got super Overwatch, so...
On Overwatch.
Really chewing that thing up. Come on, Weber. Damn it. Mercer, you dime store Troy Baker. Oh well. What are you gonna do?
Is that all you got?
Say she's good anyway because of untouchable. Although the acid path that thing has left is not. That's not good news for me. Do I just? Yeah, I just finish it off with a freebie shot. I've got to get Liang up to try to save that device. She's the only one who's even been able to get there in time. I think I gotta suck it up, move her through acid to do it, which is not pleasant, but
It's eating through my boots!
yeah,
We got
bummer.
Advent here.
Now I'm hoping,
We're close.
yeah,
Menace 1-5,
I'm
we've got a
hoping
line on the target.
if I can just
Move to
get line of
protect that
sight
gear
on
at
it
all
and
costs.
put myself where they can shoot me, that they'd rather shoot me than it. Which is also dumb. But again, that's one of those things where the AI kind of has to be dumb or the game just doesn't work. Like, I don't know, if the AI knew that you lose if they blow up the device, then they'd make that their #1 priority. And if they make that their #1 priority, how could you possibly win? Unless there's like only 3 dudes here. Yeah, I'm trying to just blow this whole wall open, because if there's any dudes in there, I want them to be able to see, well, I want to be able to see poor Liang and come attack her. Lancer's the higher priority target right now. They go through a slump in like the mid game where they're not particularly threatening. But towards the late game, they can do like 10, maybe 12 damage with those stupid stun batons, and they become really scary again. Also, the stun is kind of scary, just in of itself.
Not a problem.
What do I do with Mercer? So if I'm smart... Also, why is Kelly just standing up behind cover? She shouldn't be doing that. I don't know. I feel like it kind of wigs out from time to time with how it, how the cover system works. Well, certainly how the game is animated is just a complete crapshoot. Like, things break all the time. The slow-mo breaks, the animations break.
Sure thing.
So, her just standing up behind the car like that, like she clearly shouldn't. Also, she's facing the wrong direction. Maybe one of the civilians is a faceless, and her little animation AI knows that when it clearly shouldn't. It looks like she's ducked back down finally, but killing this Lancer is kind of a waste. Oh, there we go. That's a bit smarter at least. Blow the both of them up. Better use of damage. So wasting an entire shotgun shell at that one Lancer is real waste of damage, but I wanted to give her a placable, obviously. Oh, good.
Aliens used this to defeat most of Earth's heavy conventional forces. It can punch through armor just as easily as it chews through infantry. Be careful.
So there's the sectopod, and it is a gigantic pain in the butt. And that dick decides he doesn't want to shoot at us, he shoots at the thing.
Neutralize
So
all remaining enemies and secure the AO.
we have officially failed the mission.
Destroyed. We've lost whatever information it managed to pull from the Advent network.
And that's a bummer. I still don't call this mission a complete failure, because earlier when we did that hack, we got an Advent facility lead, and that's kind of a big deal. I should have just shotgunned him.
Impressed yet?
Especially like short range like that, I could have just walked up and shotgunned him and gotten the kill.
come.
And this is my first sectopod, I think, of this playthrough. But they're gigantic and kind of a pain in the ass. They do a lot of damage.
Спешу!
What am I doing? What am I doing? There we go. It's probably distracted by a cat or something. Subs is not the best recording environment, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Stasis is really powerful. I don't think I ever really use it all that well, which is unfortunate. Can he not see? Who am I trying to stasis? There we go. I think I want to try to stasis that one trooper behind the thing, because he's got a flank right now, and we clearly need to focus on something other than him. Because ideally, we'd take out that sectopod. Or maybe I wanted to stasis the damn sectopod. 77% chain shot. Watch me miss. I've got a chain shot log. I'm writing down every chain shot. Hit or miss. Oh, I hit this one. Ooh, lucky me. This is what? 22, 21. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna make a compilation video at the end, because I swear I miss 80% of my 80% plus chain shots. So, I figured that'll be a good video. People like complaining about RNG. They love complaining about RNG. It's their favorite thing in the world to do. Yeah, it looks like I can finish that thing off. Probably. Looks like I might be able to finish that thing off. 6 damage. Looks like I'm still gonna need more. Do I stasis it? 91%. Come on, Mercer. Come on. Oh, nice shot. Really needed that to happen. Now, unfortunately, we still got that dickhead up in the bus stop who has us flanked. She obviously doesn't have a very good line of fire on him. Oh, but she can skull mine it. Of course, that would leave her way exposed. And you can't use the skull mine like a sword, because like if I stood over there, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But standing out there in the corner, that sucks. So I'm not sure how I deal with this.
Fire shots.
They're moving to flank me!
Come on. Oh, bummer.
Most best I'd see in.
Hopefully he shoots at Liang. He does. Excellent.
There's heavy fire in this zone.
So long as you can score a kill with your late game.
Okay, this is
Oh, wow. Mercer just got chewed up. As long as you can score a kill with your late game assaults, you can kind of use them as half-assed tanks. It's pretty risky, but I don't know.
That didn't
Seems
feel
like every
good.
time I've gambled on it, it has paid off for me, more or less. It's one of the reasons why I grew. Well, I don't know. It's one of the reasons I'm so attached to Liang, even like at this point in the damn playthrough.
Выхожу.
Get Volkov inside. Does he have a halfway decent? Nope. What a bunch of crap, right? But it's Volkov, so who cares if he can't hit anything?
Есть.
I probably should have. I think I could have blown up both of their cover, and this wasn't a very smart use of grenade. Oh well. And at this point in the game, they get 5 points of shield off of their civil shield ability, so they become kind of a pain in the butt to kill. Or, not a pain in the butt to kill. Become more of a priority target.
Oh yeah.
She doesn't have an autoloader yet, so
Going up.
I can't seem to grapple her to... That wasn't smart. She doesn't have cover here. Yeah, that sucks. Of course, if I kill all these guys, it won't matter. And that's a good start towards doing it. Also have all these mimic beacons, and I haven't thrown like a single one. I really should have. Look at this. I got Mercer. He's a terrible shot, but here I am shooting with him instead of using his crazy psychic abilities. I think I can soulfire that guy and finish him off. Yeah.
My mind is my weapon.
Just since he has the flank, it's a pretty good idea to do that.
That's how it's done.
Good job, Mercer. Lots of shredding on these late game cannons. 3 armor points. Yeah, and we can just move up. Kill this guy with a sword. She's got untouchable, so it doesn't really matter.
You know that was good.
I think I can pretty much just leave her on Overwatch, since that guy's gonna move. Oh no, I go for the heal. Well, I probably do both. Go for the heal and put her on Overwatch. The heal really needed to happen.
Scanning a beat.
I do not want to lose any of my psychics. Ah,
Das ist nicht gut.
she's normally really good at these Overwatch shots. Just having a bad day. Oh, at 83% with high cover. And snipers, their aim gets just crazy. I don't know why I'm agonizing over this so much. I should probably just move Liang back and kill him. Kill him with her sword or a shotgun to the face, one of the two.
Ready to rock.
Or, oh, you know what? Actually, I think I'm trying to get Kelly her last promotion.
You want some more?
Another poop monster, which means we're at the end of the mission. So that's good news. I don't exactly know where he is, but cover doesn't matter, so I just sort of get bold with Liang and move her wherever. Although, unfortunately, where I moved her to, that's kind of a terrible place to move her. Because that truck is blocking her line of sight. I can pretty much move anybody wherever, though. Just put them on Overwatch and it'll come barreling at us like a big poopy idiot and get shot to death. Yeah, here it comes. Big poopy idiot. Liang, on the other hand, has always been terrible with Overwatch shots. I don't know why. Just god awful with him. Come on. Yeah, she's gonna get chewed up for... Wait. Where the hell's that thing going? That's interesting. Well, alright then. Yeah, might as well go for the kill on Alan. Somebody who hadn't been promoted yet.
How many is that now?
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Mission parameters completed.
Yeah. Poor. Yeah. Screwed that one up pretty good. I really should have gotten to that device a lot sooner. Oh well. Caps lock trick to load quicker, of course. My successful shot percentage was 100%. I guess they don't count Overwatch shots because... Damn, that was not 100% there at the end, now was it? Good to know, though. I was actually curious about that. Volkov got promoted. We're going to pick up Volatile Mix. It'll increase his grenade radius and deal bonus damage. This makes these plasma grenades just do a lot of damage. Also, I didn't learn until after I was done. Ooh, and she picks up Reaper. No, I pick up Rapid Fire with Liang. Mostly because I'm not impressed with the sword. And Reaper... So every time you kill something, you activate Reaper, and then every time you get a melee kill, you get a bonus action. So you sort of just run around chopping stuff. But it has a 4-turn cooldown, and every time you kill something with it, the damage of your melee attacks goes down by 1. So it's kind of a pain in the butt to use, and it's not that great. Whereas Rapid Fire, no cooldown, and you could just throw 2 shotgun shells at something at close range. It's a ridiculous amount of damage. I've now played with both of them. They're both okay. I think I do prefer Rapid Fire. I really want Reaper to be better. There's no justification for the damage to go down after every time you kill something with it. It's just bad. It's stupid. Yeah, I know now that a lot of the fancy grenades, like acid grenades and fire grenades, it seems like their damage per turn is increased by Volatile Mixes +2 as well, and that's crazy. Sectopod Wreck. Behind the utilitarian and nearly featureless outer plating of the Sectopod lies an almost delicate frame of alien alloys hung with countless clusters of targeting computers and Elerium power nodes. Yeah, so that's our first Sectopod. Got a facility weed. This will just let us strike a facility without making contact first. These are super powerful. It turns out you don't need to make contact with hardly anybody in this game, and you can just do it with that. This thing looks like something Earth's military planners would have dreamed about controlling 20 years ago. Heavy armor, advanced weapon systems, and yet still reasonably maneuverable in the field. Once we pull it apart, I'm hoping we'll find a means of improving on our Gremlin designs. So this is a priority for us to pull apart, because we want that tier 3 Gremlin. So, they're going to have a major breakthrough. That's a pain in the butt. I think that's going to get us into countdown mode again. Well, let's see what we've got to scan. This is always the worst part of the post-commentary, when I'm just sort of dicking around to the base. Yeah, they're going to 2 more bubbles right now, I think.
Commander, the aliens are still moving forward
Bloop,
on the
bloop.
Avatar
Yep.
project.
Here we go.
Taking out that facility would deal a serious blow to their efforts.
Okay, well, we do have a lead on one of the facilities, though. Although it's not showing at the bottom, they're both still showing locked. Why is that? Oh, we have to research the facility lead in the... That's another thing I kind of don't like. All these facility leads and data pads and whatever, you have to, like, research them for, like, 8 days before you can make use of them. It's just... I feel it's just cumbersome and slows down the game. And I get that research is essentially a resource that you spend just like anything else. But, I don't know. There's a lot of things that I think are usability stuff, essentially, and that just bum the player out unnecessarily. So I need intel. I've got 13 days, though. I'm really not too concerned about it. Looks like I just go back to base and scan for a couple days, couple hours, however long it takes. Alright, we got a flamethrower. I'm not sure if I ever actually used the flamethrower. It's actually a pretty good weapon, but I just got it a little late in the game, so... Still scanning, 31, 37.
I could have predicted this
okay.
outcome, though it is intriguing.
From what we've seen of the aliens' activities and their lack of regard for human life, preserving those of us that are still around has to become a task of equal importance to eliminating the alien threat itself. The success of this entire undertaking hinges on our ability to keep our soldiers healthy and ready for battle at a moment's notice. In working towards that aim, our latest armor prototype utilizes more of the alien alloys than we've previously assembled, and as expected, the durability and potential for damage mitigation is extremely impressive. Initial trials show the armor to be capable of withstanding a direct hit from focused plasma at 5 meters, enough so to increase survivability by a substantial margin. We plan on advising the senior staff not to inform the troops of any perceived toughness associated with the suit. I would hate our forces to grow reliant on it despite our best intentions. Elf Shen. So, really powerful armor, lots of hit points. The bummer is that those armor hit points, with bunny finger quotes around the armor hit points, are still your hit points. So, you're gonna end up having like 15, 16 hit points with these stupid things. And if you take 2 points of damage, you're still wounded. The old Xcom didn't work like that. It really pisses me off that this one does work like that.
From what I've been told, our troops took to calling this large robotic unit a sectopod, under the initial assumption that it was being controlled by a sectoid pilot. On closer inspection, we can see that is not the case. Not unlike the mechanized Advent units, which were likely derived from the sectopod itself. This machine seems to be entirely autonomous.
Yeah.
What can I do for you, Commander?
Can't build the Warden armor yet. Lots of supplies needed, and 20 Illyrium crystals, which is 17 more than we've got. That's kind of a pain in the butt. We get it soon, though. We get it soon. I don't recall exactly when, but I know it wasn't too much longer after I made it a priority, obviously. Oh, how convenient, a supply raid. So, looks like this is where we get our Warden armor.
Eastern U.S. precinct.
Alright, supply raid. Lots of supplies for grabs. Alien alloys, Illyrium, supplies themselves. Next video, we're heading into Operation Righteous Serpent to raid an Advent troop transport. Get ourselves some powered armor, probably right after that. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you then.